Method number 2 for solving or finding the square roots of numbers is known as the long division method. Now we will be discussing long division method. So I have written down some examples to solve. The first question is finding the square roots of all these numbers. Now let us do the square root of 1296 at first. Square root of 1296 using long division method. We will make the division sign as we used to do earlier, right? Now we will have to do the grouping. Your grouping starts from right hand side. 2 and 2. We do the grouping of two numbers. Now you have to think of a number whose square is either equal to 12 or less than 12. So we know that would be 3. 3 3s are 9. Remainder is how much? We are left with 12. What you can do is make it this way. Now 3 3s are 9 and remainder is 3. We note down the next whole pair. We have to make the pairs. So we will be noting down the pairs itself. Now you add 3 with 3. 3 with 3 added itself becomes 6. Now you have to think of a number over here which should be written here and here such that the answer comes 396 or less than 396. So I know if I do this with 6 and 6. Here also the digit coming here would be written here as well. That means it would be 66 into 6. Let us check. 36. 6 6 are 36 and 3. 39. That is coming exactly equal to this. So what we do? We write 6 and 6. The answer comes out to be, the remainder comes out to be 0. So we can write directly the square root of 1296 is equal to 36. Understood? Coming on to the second question. It says you have to find the square root of 169744. Same thing we have to do. We will make the column 169744. We will make the pairs now from the right hand side. Now think of a number whose square is either equal to 16 or lesser than 16. So we know 4 is such a number. So we do it with 4. Remainder is 0. We note down the next number. Now you add 4 with 4 itself. What do you get? 8. Now think of a number which would come here and here as well to give you 97 or a number less than 97. It would go with 1. So we get 81. 81 ones is 81 only. Remainder is 6 and here we get 1. We note down the next pair. Now what do we add? We will add the units placed to this. So we get 8 and 2. Now what should be placed over here so that we'll multiply it with the same number. We get this or a number less than this. So I'll have to check that. Okay, we can check that with 1. At first 82 1 ones would be 821 only, that is 2 less. Let us check with 2. If we do this with 2, it will be 1644. That means we will have to do this with 4. Now here we get the remainder 0. So the square root for this number will be equal to 412. Moving on to the third question, we have the number as 61009. Now you have to find the square root of this. Following the same method, we get 61009. Making the pairs, we are left with only single digit over here. So what we do, we started with a single digit only. Obviously a 2-digit square, a number which has a 2-digit square will not work for this. So we have to think of a number whose square is either equal to 6 or lesser than 6. Yes, that will be 2. 2 2s is 4. The remainder we get is 2. We note down the next term, next pair, right? Now we add 2 to itself to get 4. Now what should be coming here so that the same number multiplied here will give you 210 or a number lesser than 10. Think of, you will find, let us check with 2. 2 2s is 4, 84, it is 2 less. Check it with 3, it is going with 129, no, it is 2 less. Let us check for 4. 4 4s are 16, 1 4 4s are 16, 17. If you check it with 5, 5 5s are 25, 2 5 4s are 20, 225. It is becoming greater. That means it will go with 4 only. That is 176. Now getting the remainder, 10 minus 6 is 4. Again carrying 10 minus 7 is 3. Now noting down the next pair, here we will add the last digit again, that makes 48. Now what should be placed here? Multiplied with the same, we get this number or a lesser than this number. We have to think of, I know that it will be going with 7 probably. 7 sevens are 49, 4, 7 eights are 56 plus 4, 60, 7 fours are 28 plus 60, 34. I know that it will go with 7 completely, so I did it with 7, leaving the remainder 0. That means the square root of 61009 comes out to be equal to 247. Right? Next one is 62.721. Now finding the long division, using long division method, we will be finding the square root of 62.721. What do? We start grouping, but over here we can notice that those numbers didn't had any decimal place, but here we do have a decimal place. Now before the decimal place, the grouping is done from the right hand side, but after the decimal place we do the grouping from left hand side, like this. So one group is 7 and 2, other group is 1. Rest procedure remains the same. We have to think of a number whose square is either equal to 62 or lesser than equal to 62. So we do it with 7. 7 sevens is 49, because 8 eights are 64 will be greater than this. So the remainder left with us is 12 minus 9, 3, 5 minus 4, 1. Then we add 7 with 7 itself, we get 14. Now what should we place here so that multiplied with the same number we get the term 1372, and you make a point over here also. Now what should be coming here? Let us try. 1 4 may be going with 8. Let us check. 8 eights are 64, 6, 8 fours are 32 plus 6, 38, 3, 8 ones are 8, 9, 10, 11. No, it is too small. Let us check for 9. 9 nines is 81, 9 fours are 36, 36 plus 8, 36 plus 8 makes 44, and 4, 9 ones are 9 plus 4, 13. That means probably this is the closest one that we are getting. So 7.91341 is going this times. 1, 7 minus 4 leaves us the remainder 3. That means we have to copy down the next pair, that was 1 only. Now we will add the digits placed with the same. What do we get? 9 plus 9 becomes 18. 1, 5, 1. Now again we have to think of a number placed over here and place the same number to be going in the quotient, getting us 311. Can we think of any such number? No, we cannot. Yes, why? Because here the number that we have, the dividend that we have is in 3 terms only. So for such questions, what we have to do is, in the starting only, when we are making the pairs, we always have to make the pair of 2. So what you do, whenever you are lacking of any number of digits, like the last pair that we had only one digit. So in such questions, what we can do, we can add up another 0 to make it a pair. Now is it possible? Yes, now it can be done. So we will do it further with 9. Let us check. 1, 5, 8, 9 times. 9 nines is 81, 8, 9 eights is 72, 72 plus 8 becomes 80, again 8, 9 fives are 45, 45 plus 8 becomes 45 plus 8 becomes 53, and 5, and 9 ones are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is it still going? No, it is not going. What you can do is, here for such decimal questions, you can leave the answer in one decimal place. You can take it up to 3 or 4, because this is a non-terminating decimal. So for such questions, when you have a non-terminating decimal, you can keep it going on as long as you want, or you can just finish it at one decimal place, right? Because we have decimal places, we have some decimals like 12 divided by 5. You know that it can go on and on, right? Similarly, we have the long division method also, in which the square root can go for non-terminating period. So in such questions, it depends on you whether it is given in the question. See, for the last part, it is already mentioned in the question that you have to write the answer up to 2 decimal place, but for this question it wasn't mentioned. So it is not necessary, depends on you. You write the answer in 2, 3 or 4 decimal places, or leave it in 1. So I will write the answer directly as the square root of 62.721 as 7.9 dot dot dot. This term, this shows, these dots show that the digits are still continuing, right? Now let us solve the fifth question. The fifth question says you have to find the square root of 1.65. Now over here again we have to do the pairing, but here we have only single number, so I'll add a 0, right? It will go with 1, 1s as 1. Next we are left with remainder 0. We note down the pair 65. We add 1 with 1 to get 2. Now think of another number that can be placed here and here as well to get 65 or a number lesser than 65. What do we get? We take 2 because 3 would become larger than this. So I am left with 21. Again, we are still not stopping here. Why? Because we are still wanting the answer in up to 2 decimal places. When the question is asking the answer in up to 2 decimal places, you take the answer up to 3 decimal places. Always one place more than the asked question. So because I had noted down, I had come across this decimal over here, I will put the decimal there. And how are we going to continue now? We will add pair of zeros. So that will leave us with 2100. Next we are supposed to add 2 with the same, 2 and 4. Again, what should we take here and here to get 2100 or lesser than 2100? We will be taking 8. Why? Because 248 into 8 will give us 8 8s are 64, 6, 8 4s are 32, 32 plus 6 38, 8 2s are 16 plus 3 19. Right? We get 1984. The remainder 10 minus 4 6, 9 minus 8 1. Here we are left with 0. So 10 minus 9 1. Now again still we have come only across 2 decimal places. We have to take it up to 3. So I'll again add a pair of zeros with my own choice and note it down. Now here I am supposed to add 8. We are always adding the units place with the units place, right? And our divisor changes as per that. This becomes 8 8 16 5 2. Now what should come here and here to get this or a number lesser than this? We can try it. It might go with 4. 4 4s are 16 1. 4 6s are 24 25. 4 5s are 20 22. 4 2s are 8 9 and 10. Probably this is the lowest possible case, right? So we do it 1 0 2 5 6. The remainder left with us is 4. 9 minus 5 4. 5 minus 2 3 and 1. Here we are stopping. Why? Still the answer is not terminating here. The remainder is not coming out to be 0. But why are we stopping? Because the question has asked us to write the answer up to 2 decimal place only. So we can take the answer up to 3 decimal place. We have already taken. So I can write 1.65 under root to be equal to 1.284, or because we have to remove the third place, what should be the rule? You have to consider the third place. If it is greater than 5, you make this preceding number plus 1. If it is lesser than 5, you let the preceding number remain the same. Because the third digit over here is 4, it is less than 5. So I will keep the previous digit as 1.28 only as my answer. If it would have been something like 1.287, I would have made it as 1.29. Understood? So this is how we calculate the square roots of any questions using long division method.